I've got something to show you. Come and see. It's beautiful, isn't it?
Why are you showing me this exactly?
It's not just a mirror. I mean, it is a mirror, but it's magic, or it will be. I've spent the last few years restoring this. One of my clan found it in the Brazilian forest, we think.
Poor Tamlin. We never found him. Just the shattered pieces of the Eluvian.
What are you trying to do with this mirror?
At first, I just wanted to find Tamlin. But... it's been too long. Tamlin is probably dead by now, if he wasn't already. But still, I know it can help my people. I can at least recover this one small part of our heritage.
This thing is what made the Keeper send you away, isn't it?
The Keeper wanted me to destroy the fragment I kept. She said our ancestors meant it to be forgotten. But it's a Keeper's place to remember. Even the dangerous things. We argued. I left. She's wrong. This mirror could teach us so much about who we once were.
Do you think the mirror had something to do with Tamlin's disappearance?
The ruin we tracked Tamlin to was full of traps and monstrous things. But we found no body. His trail ended at the broken pieces of Eluvian.
This thing may have killed someone and you brought it here.
It's not dangerous, I promise. I fixed it, or tried to, with blood magic. The mirror won't hurt anyone. But it doesn't work. I've tried everything, and I think it's because it needs to be finished with a special tool. An Eluvian home. And my clan has one. It's been in their hands for generations.
Go talk to the Keeper then.
I just can't. You have no idea, the Keeper. I can't talk to her. We fight or talk circles around each other. She has a disappointed frown that turns your bones to jelly. Please, help me. You will, won't you?
I'll go with you.
Masaranas, I'll find some way to repay you, I promise.
No, you won't, because this mission is the one thing that will tear the two of us apart. So, hey guys, this is GitCat Paddywhack, and we are back for another episode of Dragon Age 2 Let's Play. So in the previous episode, well, and rather than the previous two episodes, it was a two-part episode. We spent 2 episodes dealing with Aveline's courting problem. She was trying to hook up with Donick, but she kept pussyfooting around, and it was really frustrating. But it was hilarious at the same time, because it was one of my favorite side quests.
You keep staring at me. Is it my eyes again?
You're very lanky for an elf. I like lanky.
From what I gather, you like a lot of things.
Nonsense. But when I see something I like, I go after it.
I suggest keeping your distance.
Now you're just making it challenging.
And another thing was that it's such a shame Aveline is not dateable. Even though, yes, there are flirt options, but I think what happens is if you keep flirting with Aveline and you help her get together with Donick, then she kisses you. On the lips or on the cheek. I don't remember. Probably the first one. Even though she got together with Donick, which is really, really weird.
Keeper.
You returned to us, Stalin. Have you reconsidered this path at last?
She came to ask you for something.
Yes. Keeper, I need the Arulin home. The ancient carving blade that Master Island keeps.
I see. You wish to rebuild the Eluvian.
You don't have to approve of it. I'm invoking Via Sulavanen. I'll do whatever task you wish.
Well, I'm glad to know I can still disapprove. It is your right. I will give you a service to perform if you insist.
What exactly is this thing we're asking for?
It is an ancient carving tool, used by our wood shapers, passed down for countless generations. Our clan has carried it since before the fall of the Dales. It is as old as Arlathan itself.
What did Merrill invoke?
Our history belongs to all Dalish, child. So our clan's most cherished relics can be claimed by everyone. Any Dalish can perform a service for the clan and gain ownership of such an item. For a time. That is what Merrill has invoked. Even if she has chosen to live apart, she is still one of the people.
What's this service?
Avar Terrell has taken the lives of 3 of our hunters. It lairs in a cavern in the mountainside. Seek it out, slay it. No one else must fall to its anger. Do this for us, and I will give you the Arulin home. May the Dread Wolf never catch your scent.
Merrill said, I'll tell you the truth.
Dan,
And
tread
fast
carefully,
forward
Lethaline. May the trickster never find you in the beyond.
to
We should
the
give
part
their clan
where
amulets
we
to
skipped
keep
over a majority of the
Families
caves,
should know that they died
which
bravely.
have tons of spiders, and no one cares, Merrill, and there were 2 glitter dusts somewhere in the caves.
Is someone there? It's safe. You can come out.
Hello? Praise Andraste. I mean the creators. I thought I'd never get out of... Merrill?
Anethera, Paul. Are you hurt?
Stay back. What do you want from me?
Paul, what's wrong? I'm here to help.
Stay back! Don't touch me!
Merrill couldn't hurt you if she tried. At worst, she might make frowny faces.
She'll do worse than hurt me. Don't you know what she is? Creators, help me! Someone, please!
Paul, no! We have to catch him. Hurry!
Yes, we have to hurry and catch Yuri Lowenthal because that's what his voice was. Yuri Lowenthal's voice. And it's gonna end very bad for Yuri Lowenthal.
Hold on, Paul. We're coming.
Nah, it's too late for Paul. He died from shock, I think. Who knows? It's very unclear. I'd say of all the boss fights I've had so far, for some reason, I get a better kick out of fighting the Varterol than I have been with a dragon. I think it's because I've already fought 2 dragons in the first game, so at that point it's like, it's a dragon. But a Varterol, I wouldn't exactly know how to beat it. Even the first time, all I did was just hack and slash, so no real strategy going on. Other than to make Isabella run away as fast as possible so she doesn't die and ruin my winning streak.
Paul? Maybe it's not too late. Maybe we can get him to the Keeper. She can heal almost anything.
He's dead. There's nothing a healer can do now.
Why did you run? You shouldn't have run.
What did you do to scare this man to death?
Creators. I don't know.
Paul brought this on himself. He was a coward.
He wasn't. You, of all people, should understand the courage it takes to leave the world you know behind. Paul wasn't like the others. He was city-born. Worldly. He ran away from the Denerim and found us. I thought if anyone would understand, he would. Something is very wrong. I want to see the Keeper.
I don't know, Merrill. I mean, even if he was genuinely afraid of you, he was an idiot to like run himself into a corner. And there's a pile of treasure with nothing of value. I can't tell if Merrill is just really, really emotional over the losses of everyone from the Dalish clan. She probably is, which is why she's like weeping and stuff. But for a moment, even though it's totally inappropriate.
What was he thinking? He acted like I was a monster.
You are a monster.
What the
You're not
fuck,
helping.
Fenris?
Good.
The way everyone looked at me in the camp when we arrived. What have they been saying about me? They must think I'm worse than the Blight. They had no reason to be afraid of me. None of
There's
this
a point
makes
to
any
this, you know.
sense. Did you step on something sharp, Fenris?
No?
Slam your fingers in a door?
No.
Smack your head in a low beam?
Is there a point to this line of questioning?
Just wondering why you're so cross all the time.
Perhaps it's the inane prodigy.
Did you forget that 5 minutes ago Fenris called you a monster? Yeah, totally forgot.
The Varterol is dead.
Masaranas. I'll breathe easier knowing that we will lose no more people to it.
We found these.
I'll return them to their families.
We lost Paul. In the cave, he fled at the sight of me. Straight into the Varterol.
Many of the clan fear you will bring back the corruption. Or worse, from the mirror.
And where did they get that idea?
I am their keeper, Dalain. It was my duty to warn them. It's still not too late for you to return to us. Reconsider. There's no need for you to live alone.
Must we go over this again? You'll never accept what I'm doing.
The Eluvian is a trap. It cost us Tamlin. It led you to blood magic. Will you let it twist you further from who you really are?
And who am I? We've done as you asked. Honor our bargain. Give me the Arulin home.
Hawke, because Merrill won't listen, I give this heirloom of my clan to you for safekeeping. Please, don't let her do this.
Thank the creators. I thought maybe she'd go back on her word.
Is it worth restoring this mirror if it turns your clan against you?
You know what it's like to lose everything, Hawke. Not just our land and freedom, but history, stories, language, magic, rituals. Even our gods are gone. act is a sacrifice. But if the mirror restores even one fragment of the past, it's worth it.
What did the Keeper mean? The mirror led you to blood magic.
The shard I picked up was corrupted. I couldn't cleanse it without help. The Keeper refused. She said that it belonged to another time and should be left there. So I found a spirit. It gave me the power to purify the mirror through blood magic.
I've never heard of blood magic purifying anything.
Neither have I.
There's nothing inherently evil about blood magic. It's magic, like any other. The power that contaminated the mirror was too strong to be driven out by normal means. If I had piles of lyrium lying about, I could have used that, but I didn't. I used what I had.
Merrill, the Eluvian is ruining your life. You don't want to do this.
You're siding with the Keeper. This is dangerous, yes. But it is restoring something vital to my people. I know what I'm doing, Hawke. Give me their rule in home.
Nope.
I'm keeping it. I can't let you do this.
You're keeping a priceless heirloom of my clan. You have no right. You're not even Dalish. I can't believe you. Why did I trust you? You're just a shemlin like all the others. I have nothing further to say.
Yay! I got my rival achievement. That means I maxed out her rivalry. Good. Newsflash, Merrill. If the Keeper entrusted a Shemlin...
I think the mountain has actually gotten sadder since I've been away.
Merrill, you're forgetting that you're supposed to be mad at me. But anyways, if the Keeper entrusted a human to an artifact of the Dalish, then yes, I do have the right. Because the Keeper has seen me as worthy. So too bad. It is gonna ruin your life. She even admitted, like, she even thinks that just restoring even a fragment, not a whole bunch, a fragment of her people's history is worth the sacrifice. Worth probably about 6 years or 7 years of sacrifice, which is ridiculous. So this will be the end of another mission focused episode, and until then, I'm gonna see you guys later.